Alright guys, so this is probably my most ambitious build yet, so I just go easy on me. I'm still new to the game. I'm not great with this. This didn't come out the absolute best, but I don't think it was too bad for my first attempt. So I don't know. I see people on YouTube kind of putting down one building and then start to build the building out from that. I tried that, it just didn't work for me, so I put the buildings down first, and we put our paths down. We got a nice square grid, which I like because this is going to be all enclosed in one building. So yeah, I don't want multiple paths shooting out all over the place, and I was just really surprised that the grid worked as well as it did. So what I'm going to do is I have an idea where I want to kind of put like a concrete foundation down and then build walls up on top of that. It's kind of like the way it's done already in the game in one of the blueprints, but that's okay. I thought it was a good idea, and you know, while I was doing this build, I was thinking, why don't I have all the cool stuff? And then it hit me, I'm in franchise mode, and you have to research and unlock all of that in the franchise mode. You get the good stuff for building. So it's alright, we are limited, but you know, that's the fun of franchise mode. Like, I wanted to play in franchise mode for the challenge, and this is definitely a challenge. So now it's just getting the right size walls here, because putting that foundation down kind of screwed it up, but it's okay, it's okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. So we are making a metal building because it's really the only building I kind of like right now. So yeah, I couldn't get those where I wanted them, so I figured we'll just wait. We'll get the rest of the build, and then we'll fix that in a second. So yeah, anything that's kind of messed up, don't worry guys, I do fix it. It does get fixed. So yeah, we have to like disconnect these from the building, fortunately, but there we go. We fixed that. Now we just have to fill in the top, which we are doing right now. We're just going to lower them right down. So the cool thing about this game is that pretty much everything is fixable somehow. So I thought I would put a window in here. We got that little patch of grass there. The idea is to have a little planted area there when they first come in, and I'm not gonna lie guys, messing with these windows is really difficult. For some reason they will not like snap to the surface. They're always crooked. Of course these aren't grid pieces. I don't think they are anyway, but they're very difficult to see. I kind of wish there was a way you could make them like solid or not so transparent when you're working with them, just while you're working with them. And so we have an overlap there, which I don't like. I will fix that. I'm looking just for the right piece, because again, like I said, we don't have a lot of things covered here, but I think this will do. It's like kind of like a wide plank. We're going to use this as a frame to just cover that up. And I know what you're thinking, that's not on the scene, and you're absolutely right. And I don't know if I fixed that. I'm seeing it now as I'm doing the commentary over this. I'm seeing that now, that's not on the scene, and yeah, and now it's bothering me. So I will probably go back in and I will fix that. But I wanted to just frame this all in to make it look kind of cool. So that's what we're doing here. Okay, so I got that all framed in. Now, after the fact, I was thinking, should I have done like a double wall? Maybe, I don't know. Should I have put something in there like columns or something? I don't know. But it's, you know, it's like I said, it's my first build. This is a very ambitious build for me. So yeah. Okay, so we got that there, but I don't like that. So I actually like that, but it wouldn't let me do it. I thought that would have been cool, that we could have like a window up top, but it really wasn't letting me do that for some reason. So what I decided to do was just move the door over to the side, and the idea is to put a window up over that. And of course we're gonna have to go with these panels again because I don't really have any windows that are really gonna fit there. And like I said, trying to figure out where these windows are in relativity to anything is just so difficult. So I thought maybe we could get a window to put up there, but again, none of them are really big enough, so alas, we're going to have to stick with these godforsaken panels a little bit more. And again, I will frame these out because just leaving glass in there like that, especially with the seams, I'm not a fan of. Now, I know there's probably tricks to this I'm missing, so if you guys want to leave it in the comments, I would much appreciate it, because I gotta say, any pieces that aren't grid pieces, I really struggle with. So we're just gonna fill that in because, like I said, we are gonna kind of frame this out like we did the last window. Let me get the piece that I want here. So rotating it is another thing that's kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see here. That looks okay. And then we'll put another one there. Again, this isn't going to be the absolute best, but it's the best that I could do in the time being. I will get better. I will definitely get better, no doubt about this. Okay, so we just filled all that in, so that's all framed in now. Like I said, it doesn't look great. It doesn't look horrible. So now the roof is always my biggest issue. So let's work on that. Let's just get this framed out a little bit here. Okay, so I have the edge of the roof on there. As you can see, I didn't feel like we need to see all that. So I don't know what happened here, but yeah, the wall piece went missing. So we had to adjust this, and this was just not working out for me for some reason. It just, I don't know, it still doesn't look good, but yeah, it is what it is. So we need to fill all this in. Now what I wanted to do, I wanted to put a glass roof in here, but I don't have any glass pieces, and there's no way in hell I'm making a whole glass roof out of those glass pieces that I have. Oh, that would be just torture. So we're gonna put these eaves here just to make this look decent, just to, you know, make it look a little clean, not as messy, and I will have to adjust those later because those did not come out very well at all here. And as you can see, up in here, I hate this. This looks horrible, and guys, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix this. So if you guys have any ideas, please drop in the comments. How do we fix this? Because it looks horrible. I thought putting in a flat roof piece would fix it, but it really didn't. So what I decided was I need to move this back because this overhang is ridiculously long. So yeah, we just moved this back here. I gotta break these up, match that. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So let's join the path here and see if that works. And I didn't like that, so we want a nice straight path. I don't know what it is. I like straight paths sometimes. There's a time and place for curved paths, but this is not the time or the place. Alright, so we're just going to put some of these pieces here just to make it look a little decent, just to have like little corners on here. You know, the thing that I keep forgetting is that I can change the colors of these things, and I didn't even think about it. It hit me afterwards that I kind of wanted to do that, but it's fine. This is fine. This is our first zoo, guys. Okay, so like I said, cut me a little bit of slack here. Yeah, I will get better at this the more I go. That roof is really bothering me, how that's hollow up in there. I don't know how to fix that, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. I will scour YouTube to see how they do that. So these are just little like corner protectors that we have sticking out a little bit, just to kind of offset the whole thing, make it look a little bit better. That girder from the roof there, that's kind of messing me up over there, but that's alright. Okay, so we need to raise these up because these walls are not connected to the ceiling, and I really want them to be. I didn't want to put roofs over these buildings. I felt like that would just be, I don't know. And besides, they have to be the same height as the rest of the building. That's, you know, the walls have to be. So unfortunately, I couldn't raise that piece. And doing this, they really give me issues. So we do that and that. And again, lining this up for some reason was just giving me such a hard time. But in the end, we got it. So we have to do the same thing here. And on PlayStation, it does the weird thing when you do the precise move. It zooms out like that, and it's a pain right in the ass. If you have a mouse hooked up, you can drag it in, but if you're just on the controller, you can't. You can't. You're just stuck. So yeah, I don't like that. Now this is sticking up. So now we have to disconnect that from the building. We have to lower that down. Okay, we got that. So now I wasn't happy with this because this was too high. I want this level with the roof. So we're going to move all of these down. And I completely forgot, but the eave I put over there, when I moved the roof, when I pushed it in, that made that disappear. So the old one is still in there somewhere, but we just put a new one over it. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. So of course the idea here is to load this up with some nature stuff. Again, I may change this. I'm not too sure, but we just want to load this up, have somewhere where the employees can kind of go when they take their breaks. You know, they can go outside, but not really have to go outside of the complex. So these wanted to go to the walls. So I said, okay, fine, we'll put you up on the wall, but I don't want to do that again. Alright, so we have all this decorating here. And I gotta say, there's something very therapeutic about the decorating in this game. I don't know what it is, but so right here, I'm looking there. I had like stepping stones, but I don't know where they went. I don't know how I found them. So we're just gonna take some of these black volcanic rocks here, and we're gonna scatter these around like stepping stones. Of course, there's no path going back here, so nobody will be in there really. I don't know how to do that where. I don't know how to do that where it would look good. So it's just for looks anyway. I don't really care if you don't see anybody in there or not. So yeah, we're just gonna fill this up with foliage, make it look all nice and attractive. All right. So what I thought now was, yeah, we need to do something with the door frame here. So I thought, you know what, why not? Why don't we just put a couple of these in as well? And that random rotation, I forget to shut that off. And that is not fun. It is not fun at all. Alright guys, so that is pretty much the build. Let's end this time lapse and get back into the game. Alright guys, so here is the finished product. I did some things a little bit more afterwards, so we ended up there with a staff. We had some lights up there to the door frame so the employees can see. They don't actually open these doors, so that's a bit of a shame, but it's fine. Then if we go inside here, we put some lights up and we put some picnic tables in here. You know, that tree's clipping through. That's okay. It looks. I don't know. I'm not too happy with the way it looks in here, but it's fine. So we have our little planted area over here, and then if we go to the back here, we have our little open area. I had to move some things around because these trees were clipping outside of the building, so I kind of just pulled the trees in a little bit. Let's just get a bird's eye look, and of course it's raining. So see that those are trees on the outside. I put some trees around the building here, just to make the people more happy. We'll put some rocks in. I will continue with this. I'm not done decorating this, but honestly, guys, it's ridiculous how long this took me. This took me several hours just to do this one building. Obviously, the better I get at it, the quicker we'll be at it. I still feel like that roof is sticking out way too much, and I bet I had to push that in. No, we didn't. It didn't hurt anything there. Oh yeah, because that's not connected to that. All right, so we could probably move that back even further if we wanted to. I probably will end up doing that. But guys, that's our staff house. That's what we have there. And let me just change the time here, if I remember how to do that. Oh, why can't I change the time? Let me go in here. Oh, did they take that away? I think they took that away. Hmm. Okay, well, I guess after the patch, we can't do that in franchise anymore, which I guess makes sense. Um, so, before we leave, guys, I do want to just show you one more thing here. So we have this complex over here, and I wanted this to be uh, like vets and stuff, but I did screw up. I do have like a staff room and stuff over here, so this will be deleted. We will build another building over here that is just gonna house like the vet, the oh, what do you call it? The not the infirmary. Oh wow, totally just totally just got a blank. Um, oh my gosh, what do you call it? Yeah, this is what happens when you get older, guys. So if you're young, enjoy it. No, that not that. Why is it doing that? Staff room, quarantine, the quarantine. So I want like a quarantine of vet and the zookeepers over here with possibly like the research. No wait, we have research over there, don't we? Yeah, so I just want the vet stuff, the vet to quarantine and like the zookeepers over here because I want them closer to the exhibits. Or actually, I may even tear that down and just leave the vet in the quarantine. And now it's snowing. Are you serious? Okay, it went from rain to snow. This must be New York. Um, so yeah, we may put a zookeeper hut like right next to each of the exhibits here. Move the gate away from the people and just put a zookeeper hut right next to the exhibits. I think moving forward, anything we build, that's what we'll do. We'll do that. So guys, that's where we're going to end this episode. It's crazy how much time it takes to do a build like that. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think it came out okay. Not the best. I want to do more. I need to unlock more with research and things like that. But next time, we're not going to mess with that. We probably going to do another habitat somewhere. I don't know what we're going to get yet, but be on the lookout for that. And you know, I will be uploading these as quickly once we start really moving along here because, as I said before, it's a lot of work. It really is. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know what this looked like before, it pretty much looked like the buildings that were over here. It was just, I just had these buildings up. But you guys always go back in the other videos that I have and check it out, and you'll see what it looked like. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll see you next time. Snow on palm trees, that's not something you see every day.